Watch, I'll show you in a second. That way you pretty much see exactly like what I see. The movement feels weird as shit. Watch, you'll see in a second. Well, I wasn't playing, I was just watching YouTube, but you'll see in a second. I gotta look away from this fucking screen for a second, or whenever it does that.
Our objectives. Our primary research target for this excursion is the Dacosaurus. It's
So that's the type of fish I have to look.
to life at sea. We're not sure it ever leaves the water. As the virus the doctor described originated in water, we hope Dacosaurus may offer us some insight. The area we're investigating was recently hit by violent tremors. Earthquakes and tsunamis were the norm in the late Jurassic period. Arrived.
Alright.
You're ready.
Watch, so that way you pretty much see what I can see.
Controls. Let's continue our mission. I am
actually under
heat
the water.
signatures at dangerously high levels all around us. Do be careful.
Do you see? I can see the fishes swimming up there, whatever they are. Watch me get up close to see whatever the hell these are. So I can actually like look at stuff like this. I can actually like freeze time and shit.
Like our modern nautiluses. Observe the soft cephalopod body emerging from the buoyant shell.
Watch.
Since we're here, why not tag one with a probe so we can identify
so you
which
can actually like
genus
come up
this
to
is.
it and look at how it's supposed to be. Oh, hang on.
It appears we're looking at titanites, a species at the root of modern squids and octopuses.
So
But
they're
not
like the
direct
squid.
ancestors of the nautilus.
That's like their
They appear to be
prehistoric
scavenging
version.
for a meal. Recent seismic activity must have washed many smaller creatures into the area for them to eat. While titanites are fascinating, they are not our core objective. Let's find a Dacosaurus.
That's literally exactly what it is. Cause it's like freeze time, and then I can just come up and look at it. And that's technically, it's like I'm in a big ass pod, so technically that would be the size of it. Now I gotta find this big ass eel looking thing without dying.
Watch that geyser. Pressurized water superheated by magma. Not hot enough to harm our pod, but it could make navigation challenging.
I think that's what I'm looking for right over there, that big ass shit. So that way you can see the size of these things compared. Look. Whoa! Shit.
That's what I would be scared of.
Look.
My ass.
You see that?
What luck! Dacosaurus. Fortunate for us, they are focused on a massive carcass. Their behavior is unexpected. Since we're in no danger, let's try to identify the carcass. Scan all exposed flesh to collect DNA data.
Man keeps asking me about one of those things.
Wait, what you say?
He keeps asking me about one of those things.
Oh, the VR thing? Well, once I get like a computer and shit, I'm gonna get like a different VR headset. Like for the actual computer, and then I'll be giving them this shit.
Fantastic! A Lusotitan. A large land dinosaur of the order Sauropoda. Something of a land whale, so to speak. Decomposition leading to internal gases are responsible for the exposed chest cavity. I estimate it died within the past 3 weeks. Perhaps the earthquake is responsible. Or perhaps the doctor's virus. We should tag all the Dacosauruses with probes. Dacosaurus DNA.
Hey, buddy.
Good job. Let's do a more thorough analysis of their biology. Perform a scan on a Dacosaurus.
Alright, so slow the fuck down.
Preliminary analysis indicates that they are not a pack. The largest one is male, and the rest are female. Powerful jaws and serrated teeth. Their metabolism seems to be struggling, however. We need to know more about their behavior. Dacosauruses are infamous for being territorial and aggressive. Predators attack if they feel threatened or hungry. Our pod typically elicits some kind of aggressive response, but they seem to be ignoring us. I suggest you perform an ecography scan on the stomach of the largest Dacosaurus.
Okay.
There's the answer. The Dacosaurus stomach you scanned is filled to the brim with meat and rocks. My database indicates several prehistoric species swallowed stomach stones to aid digestion, as well as control buoyancy. They are not attacking us because they have gorged themselves on the meat of the Lusotitan. They're simply too full to be aggressive. The Dacosauruses have been feasting on the Lusotitan for days now. We know from previous scans they have very powerful jaws. Let's determine just how powerful they are. Scan all highlighted Dacosaurus bite marks on the Lusotitan's carcass. Exciting. The Dacosaurus's powerful jaw musculature allows them to lock into prey, rip off their flesh, and quickly swallow it whole. No chewing required. In fact, we should see it for ourselves. Let's see if we can't help open their appetites a little. Fortunately, I have just the tool for the situation. Bait. Fire the projectile directly at any living organism to make it appetizing to all nearby creatures. Use the bait on the lone Lusotitan meat chunk to attract a Dacosaurus.
Dude, stop fucking swimming around, goddamn it. Oh, come on.
What splendor! This data confirms our scans were correct. They do not mess around. Look, Titanites. They must be interested in the Lusotitan's carcass too. Titanites are likely prey for Dacosaurus. This Lusotitan's carcass has provided many unique research opportunities. I would expect Dacosaurus to attack Titanites on sight. But we know that they've gorged themselves. That said, the Titanites seem remarkably undeterred by the presence of such predators. What could cause such confidence? Attach bait directly onto a Titanite to entice a Dacosaurus to attack, and then observe the event. That's a surprise. The Dacosaurus allowed the Titanite to escape. Let's scan that Titanite. The external shell was barely scratched. This protection is likely why the Titanites were not more cautious. Cadet, I have some bad news. A new basque of Dacosaurus have appeared. They seem in the mood for live prey, which in this situation means us. Hurry back to the research center. We cannot unload our data in a post-mortem state. Please scan the portal to initiate the transport sequence. All systems are now online and operational. Prepare for temporal relocation in 3, 2, 1.
Good, you're back. Your latest batch of data was so thorough. Thank you. I know it's tiring work.
And how is your research against the virus progressing, Doctor?
The news is mixed. In the week since you left, the International Health Monitor has begun calling it the Jurassic Flu.